more. Yahweh bless you. We thank Yahweh for your life. So, can we share the link? Invite someone, let someone know that we are here, even in the clubhouse, for my season evening show. And someone will be blessed before you will leave here. Your life will never be the same again. Yes, Yahweh bless you. So, very soon we'll connect you to our Studio B with Caribbean, the daughter of the prophet, for our 360 news highlight. Yahweh bless you. God bless you. And may God continue to increase you. So any evening like that, the news 360, we are here during the weekdays. Yes. So you will call it Monday. We will call the second Yom of the Shabbat, the second day of the week. Yes. That is Monday, even to the fifth day of the week. Yes, that is Thursday. Then Friday, we will link you to our PhD service. Very powerful, powerful service. Then on the Sabbath day, we worship even with Yahweh. So you are not here by chance. You are not here by accident. Today we have a very, very, very great, great lineup of program. We'll be having News 360. After News 360, then we'll be having our unsung heroes. Yes, unsung heroes. That's where we look at people who are making difference in the life of others, people who are changing lives, people who are making a difference in society, and also helping others to become a better person in society. So very soon we'll connect you to the Studio B with Caribbean, the daughter of the prophet, in Fanatea for our 360 news highlight. Yes, you are not here by chance, you are not here by accident. So Fanatea, the minister, and Caribbean, the daughter of the prophet, over to you. Yahweh bless you.
Amen and amen. Thank you so much for having me live once again on my season evening show. Shalom greetings to all our esteemed listeners and viewers from all over the world. You are all welcome, and this is season 360 news highlights and updates, and we have so much that we really want to share with all our viewers and listeners tonight. So I want you to stay tuned. So without wasting much time, going into full details with our first update for tonight is deal is reached to end Iran war and Trump orders stop to US naval blockade. The United States and Iran have reached an agreement to end the war and open the Strait of Hormuz, offering relief to the global economy more than 3 months since the fighting began. The US President Donald Trump confirmed a deal had been reached and said he had authorized an end to the US naval blockade of Iranian ports in the Strait of Hormuz. Congratulations to all, he wrote on social media without providing details. He added, "Chiefs of the world, start your engines, let the oil flow."
Yeah,
US previously said it would ease of Hormuz reopened and would agree to relax sanctions to allow Iran to sell more of its oil. The Iranian state TV showed a banner asserting US was forced to sign an agreement to end the war, but Iran's government had yet to comment. Iranian state media reported key mediator Pakistan announcement of the deal after a day in which Israel sidelined from the negotiations, attacked Beirut southern suburbs while pursuing the Iranian-backed Hezbollah, and poses threats to the discussions nearing an end. Both sides have declared the immediate and permanent termination of military operations on all fronts, including in Lebanon. Pakistan said, adding that mediators this week will facilitate meetings to lay the foundation of the technical talks. Our next update for tonight is oil prices in Ghana is likely to fall as global oil prices drop after US-Iran peace deal. Fuel prices in Ghana could see a downward adjustment in the coming days following a sharp fall in global oil prices triggered by a peace agreement between the United States and Iran. Oil prices dropped significantly in Asia trading on Monday after Pakistan, which has been mediating efforts to end the US-Iran conflict, announced a breakthrough deal include the reopening of the strategic Strait of Hormuz, a key global shipping route for crude oil and liquefied natural gas. The development was reinforced by former US President Donald Trump, who announced on social media that the agreement would allow the oil flow to resume freely through the vital waterway. Brent crude, the global benchmark for oil pricing, fell by about 4.8% to $83.18 per barrel, while US West Texas Intermediate also declined by 5.6% to 80.13 US dollar per barrel. The price drop on the international market raises expectations that Ghana's fuel import costs could ease, potentially translating into lower prices at the pumps in the coming pricing window, depending on domestic market adjustment by oil marketing companies. Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said a formal signing ceremony for the agreement is expected to take place on Friday, June 19, in Switzerland. Iran's Deputy Foreign Minister Qasem Garibabadi also confirmed on state television that a deal with the United States had been finalized. Energy analysts, however, caution that the uncertainty remains over the full implementation of the agreement, which could keep global oil markets volatile in the short term. Vandana Hari of Vanda Insight noted that the lack of detailed information on the deal could inject unease and uncertainty into the market, warning of continued price fluctuations over the coming week. The Strait of Hormuz had been largely disrupted since the escalation of tensions following military strikes involving the United States and Israel earlier in the year. The waterway normally carries about 20% of the world's oil and liquefied natural gas trade. Experts also caution that even the agreements in place, oil flows are unlikely to immediately return to normal levels. Industry consultant Andrew Lipo explained that mines in the waterway would need to be cleared and shipping block backlogs resolved. Despite the uncertainties, global markets reacted positively to the development. Asian stock markets surged on Monday, with Japan's Nikkei 225 rising by 5.4% and South Korea climbing by more than 5.5% as investors welcome the easing of geopolitical tensions. Our next update for tonight is body of missing UCC student found on beach. A 20-year-old student of the University of Cape Coast, UCC Innocentia Avenue, who had been reported missing, has been found dead on the beach, with police launching investigations into the circumstances of her death. Her body was discovered days after she was declared missing, prompting concern among students and residents in the coastal area where she was found. Authorities have not yet disclosed full details of the condition of the body. Police say they are treating the case as a serious incident and have begun efforts to establish what led to her death. Ms. Avino, a level 200 student, was reportedly last seen after informing friends that she was leaving campus to meet an acquaintance outside the university community. The discovery of her body has heightened anxiety among students of the University of Cape Coast, with calls for a thorough investigation into the circumstances leading to her death. So a top-up story, the UCC launches probe into death of the 11-200 students at Ochland Beach. The UCC has launched an internal investigation into the circumstances surrounding the death of a level 200 student whose body was discovered at Ochland Beach on Friday morning. The deceased, identified as Innocentia Asufiu Avino, was confirmed as a student of the university after police alerted the institution following the discovery of the body. In a statement issued by the Directorate of Public Affairs, the university said it is working closely with the UCC District Police Command to establish the events leading to her death. The administration and its response has been coordinated through the Office of the Dean of Student Affairs, which is assisting law enforcement with identification procedures and the collection of relevant information. According to the university, the Dean of Students was immediately informed after police received indications that the disease was a UCC student. Officials are also supporting communication between the police and the bereaved family who visited the station on Saturday, June 13, 2026, to identify the body. Management added that counseling and other support services are being provided to the deceased roommates, classmates, and the wider student community affected by the incident. Meanwhile, police have been taking charge of the criminal investigation, are expected to secure a coroner form on Monday, June 15, 2026, ahead of a post-mortem examination determining the cause of the death. Preliminary information indicates that Mr. Vinu, who lived in a private hostel at Amamuma, was last seen on Wednesday, June 10, 2026 at about 7 p.m. A roommate reportedly told investigators that she received a phone call, left the room dressed in casual clothing, and did not return. The university and police have both urged the public to avoid spreading unverified information, warning that misinformation could interfere with ongoing investigations and deepen the distress of the bereaved family and the university community. The university management has been duly informed and appropriate support measures are being extended to the family. The affected roommates, colleagues, students, and classmates during the difficult period, Acting Director of the Directorate of Public Affairs, Kwabena Atrikonadu, stated, investigations are ongoing. Next for tonight is Takwa flood disaster forces residents onto rooftops as homes go underwater. Takwa flood disaster forces residents onto rooftops as homes go underwater. Severe flooding in parts of Takwa has left residents stranded after fast rising waters submerged homes and brought normal activities to a standstill. According to reports, some residents were forced to spend the night on rooftops and ceilings as floodwaters engulfed the entire compound, leaving them trapped and seeking safety above the rising water. The flooding has displaced families, destroyed properties, and triggered urgent calls for assistance from affected communities. Authorities are expected to assess the extent of the damage as residents count their losses following the disaster. A next update for tonight is South African police seized 150 live scorpions at airports. The South African police have arrested a 28-year-old man after allegedly discovering 150 live venomous scorpions hidden in his luggage at Cape Town International Airport. Authorities say the suspect was apprehended following an intelligence-led operation involving the Coos River Stock Theft and Endangered Species Unit and Cape Nature. The scorpions were found concealed among his clothing and was confiscated before being moved to a safe location. The suspect is expected to appear before the Belleville Magistrates Court on June 15. Next update for tonight is from India. Andhra Pradesh police reportedly caned 3 youths in public after they were accused of harassing college girls. The barefoot suspects were beaten with lathis and made to sit by the roadside as a crowd looked on. Thank you all for listening to the Season 3 News. So give a top up to what has happened with the student from UCC, a traditional leader in Zoji Volta region, home of Innocentia. The UCC student who was tragically killed has invoked cases on those responsible for a death, calling for justice and accountability. A video was also surfaced online just hours before her death, and this was what she had to say before she sadly passed on.
Yeah, keep fit. Keep fit. When you wake up in the morning, go and jog and keep fit. Yeah, keep fit. Keep fit. When you wake up in the morning, go and jog and keep fit.
All right, thank you once again for listening to the Season 3 Still News. We have a lot on our table for tonight, and we also have a guest with us, right with us in the studio. So before I engage my guests for tonight, I want to give a special greetings once again to all our esteemed listeners and viewers,
In the
wherever you're
morning,
joining from.
go
We
and
really
jog and
appreciate your
keep fit.
presence as you stay with us to this very moment. To yeah, which they bless you. I also want to quickly
Cost to that. It stops children doing
appreciate my you're doing for me and for the kingdom. That got me to uphold them. And of course, not forgetting my host for tonight, for Natal, the minister. God bless you so much for having me live at the studio. And also to Pishon, the apostle, and every other team members involved in my season evening show. May Yah richly bless each and every one of you. And not forgetting my guests for tonight. Tonight, we have a special guest in the house. No other person but you, the Daya, the minister. It's good to have you right in the room with me. Shalom to you. Please, how are you doing?
Please, by grace and word, how are you too?
I'm doing well. It's so good having that right on our desk. We want to look into the scenario, this incident, this tragic incident that occurred in the University of Cape Coast about this 20-year-old girl, Miss Innocentia, that has suddenly lost her life. According to the reports, her roommates told the investigators that she received a call around 7 p.m. and then she just got dressed casually and went out and she never came back. And she has been missing for days until she was found dead in Auckland Beach. I want to know what you have to say before I give my last update for tonight concerning what Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister of UK, has stated.
Thank you, Caribbean, the daughter of the prophet, for this opportunity, for having me as a guest today. I say, yeah, richly bless you.
Amen.
Concerning the student, when you look at it's a sad news to the sight of men.
Yes.
But when you ask me sitting here, that's to the parents and the friends out there. It's a sad news to them. But when you ask me, it's not all that sad. When you look at the video she did before leaving the world, it's not this thing. Normally, it's advisable for parents to train your child in yearly way.
Okay.
How she was trained, how the parents train her. That's the payback they have gotten. It's a sad news to them, but that's what they worked for. Yes, what they did for her is what she brought for them. So this one to me is not a sad news. Yes. Depending on the video she have made, her dressing and everything. You see, in this life, everything you do when you don't have Yah with you, yes, everything you do will always bring this sad news. So she don't have Yah, so that's what.
But as student, when students go to school, are they supposed to, I don't know if maybe she went to the beach at night, but I know that in big cities, a lot of people go to beach at night. I remember when I was still in school and I was still in the world, it was one of the fun things we were doing while we were in the world. We go to the beach at night, but maybe she went somewhere else, and whoever has committed this atrocity or this crime has decided to dump a body right in the beach. And a body was actually found half naked. According to the roommates, she went out casually. She dressed out casually, but when the pictures that are going all over internet concerning a dead body, she was just wearing some shorts, female panties, and some bra, just some bra, and she was and the way she was dressed, it's obvious that the parents did not give her Yahusha. So now the question is, where is she? She's dead. Has she be taken to heaven like Lazarus, or is she buried by angels in hell? That is another sad thing. So she never got an opportunity. If let's say she don't have Yahusha, there is no opportunity now that she can decide that I really want to give my life to Christ. So if you're listening to it for you, because nobody knows tomorrow, nobody knows when the call is going to come, the call of death is going to come. And if you're not in Christ, then you know what that means. That's a very sad news. So we sympathize with the family, or we hope that the culprits will actually be apprehended. All right, thank you so much, Shidida. So we'll have another discussion for tonight, and so we want to take you all the way to the UK. Please listen to our last update for tonight.
Social media is making children unhappy. It's making it easier for bullies to harass and abuse them. And it could even be harming their mental health, exposing them to content that is dangerous, because that's what grabs the attention. It's designed to be addictive. Of course it is. Features like the infinite scroll, they're designed to lock you in for hours. And if nothing else, there's an opportunity cost to that. It stops children doing their homework, reading, playing with their friends outside, going to bed at a decent hour. Now, that may not sound like much, but these are the activities that help a child develop into an adult. We know how important they are. We just never thought that something would come along to threaten them. To be honest.
All right, so Kestama announces under 16 social media ban. Now let's talk about social media. We know that social media is something that has, in fact, it has taken the lead. But I'm wondering, first of all, why is it that they are just realizing that social media has actually had a lot of negative effects on a lot of people? It's not just children, even adults. A lot of people have lost their relationships. Like when I mean relationships, close relationships that should have stood the test of time, but due to social media, families have been disconnected. A lot of things have taken place. Why are they realizing now, and suddenly they want to bring this ban, which is a good one? What do you think about it, Shidida?
Yes, it's a good idea that they are bringing it, that children under 16 should not be allowed into the internet. It's a good idea they are bringing, if only to work. Yes, if only
Why
to
do you
work.
say that? Why do you say to not work?
It may not work.
Why?
Normally, this one government can try their best, but it depends. Most of the work depends on parents.
Okay.
That's why I say if only to work. This one is not parents saying it, but I think it's government saying it. So if like parents saying, that one will say it can work. So we don't know whether it can
So
work. If
maybe,
it work, it's a good idea.
but maybe they can bring some form of identification, where if you want to access the internet, you are under 16, they ask you for your age, where some of them will put their age and they'll realize that you are just 14. No, you can't use the internet. Maybe that's where it's going to work. Or
It cannot work.
Why?
I can decide to do it for somebody under the age.
Yes.
Or the underage can decide to register with a wrong date of birth. How will you get the person? How will you know that the person is lying? You can't know.
Yes.
Yes. It's so if it's work, we pray it's work, but I don't think it can work.
Because remember, I've gotten to a world of digitalization, and now they have even exposed the children, a lot of children to AI. A lot of countries like this, even from kindergarten, they've introduced robotics into their way of learning. They've introduced a lot of people in Ghana like this. Most of the schools, they give them internet. They want them to have this easy learning. So I'm just wondering that why are they saying this now? Is it that they want the people to think that, oh, you have us in hearts? But where you are saying it, somebody can decide that I will lie, I will change my age, which a lot of youths love to do that. So what do you think is some of the negative impacts? If you look at our world and look at our youth in just 1 minute, because our time is almost up, what do you think that is some of the negative impact that is affecting the youth today through social media? If you look at their lifestyle.
Actually, the social media is not helping the youth at all. Not only the youth, as you said,
Yes.
it's not helping. It's not helping, depending on how we use it. Yes, depending on how we use it, it's not helping. It has so many negative effects on the youth. Some of them, like, they cannot learn. Some of them, it's not like they are just down the head, but it's social media. When social media is taken from them and they study, that one to it expose them to sexual immorality early enough. Some of them, what they see on social media, and social media doesn't restrict some immoral acts. If like that one too can be dealt with, restriction on immoral acts, but there's nothing like that. So when they get there, they see a lot of things and they practice them. And when they practice one, when you test it one, there's nothing that can stop you again. There's nothing. It's like when you test it one day, spirit take over. So there's nothing you can do again unless Yahweh that can. So there are so many negative effects that it has on the youth. But one bad effect is the immoral one.
Some of them even go on social media. They learn so many immoral acts. Some of them, that's where they learn how to do makeup. Some of them, they watch pornography. Yeah, social media is like the devil's box. If you ask me, it's like the devil's box. But time will not permit us to talk more about this because my time is off for tonight. But I want you to stay tuned. Next yeah, willing, tomorrow I'm also going to bring in another update about youth. So it's like in this generation, the youths are the target, the children are the target. And I don't know why the enemy is so much interested in these young ones. All right, so thank you so much for joining me live on my season evening show, Season 3 News. With me in the studio is Yedidaya, the minister. Yeah, bless you so much, woman of Yah, for honoring this invitation. And trust me, you're going to be seeing more of her. Thank you so much to all my esteemed listeners and viewers from all over the world. This is where I have to draw the curtains. If you want to listen to or you want to follow more end time updates, please you can go from Teshuva Bible Hub. Till we meet again next time, I say heaven at last.
I feel for this generation. I think back to my own childhood. And yes, the early 1970s weren't always a picnic. But we didn't have to deal with anything like this. A technology that intrudes into every corner of a life, almost impossible to escape, that records every mistake.
All right, yeah, bless you, Caribbean, the daughter of the prophet. It's been a wonderful time having you in the studios here. And then to your guest as well, we say Yahweh richly bless you for the updates. Yes, the updates. Yahweh richly bless you. We are much blessed by these ones. All right, so moving right from here, we'll be moving into the studios of Bishon the Apostle, and then for the unsung heroes, as we always do it every Mondays, Wednesdays. Yes, we bring you the unsung heroes, and then on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, we bring you the repeats. Yes, he's already here in the studios. We want to acknowledge our viewers, some of our listeners on the clubhouse. We say Yahweh richly bless you. I can see Odadaya, Yahweh richly bless you, man of Yah. I can see Alalabam, Yahweh richly bless you. I can see Kobed, yes, Yahweh richly bless you. Endurance, the wife of the prophet, Yah richly bless you. Lomata Semeglo, the wife of the prophet Semeglo, Yahweh richly bless you. Bishop Moore, Yah richly bless you. And then Lois, Yah richly bless you. You are the right place at the right time, right here in the studios of Season TV, Season Radio. Yes, this happens to be the Season Evening Show. Right from here, as I said earlier, we're moving into the studios of Pishon the Apostle. The man is already in the house here. I'm ready to take us for the unsung hero. This evening I'm desperate and then I'm eager to know the hero that will be bringing on board. Yes, every Shabbat there is a hero, and then we get to hear of wonderful things that people are doing. Yes, for the service of mankind, their nation, the world and to Yahweh as a whole. And Yah richly bless all those heroes that have been on board. Yes, all those heroes that have been on board right from the first day, even till now. We say Yahweh richly bless them. The purpose of this on Sangiro is to motivate you that you can do more, and then your works are seen. Yes, your works, people are recognizing. There was a man who came and then he didn't even know what he was doing. People are seeing, so they are seeing your work. So if you do good, if you do bad, people are watching. Yes, Vision the Apostle. Back to God and Shalom.
Yes, peace be unto you, Fanataya, the minister. Yahweh bless you. We thank Yahweh for your life. May Yahweh bless Caribbean, the daughter of the prophet, for such a powerful um, ministration. We thank Yahweh for uh, her life. We know that all the update that she has given to us, we have taken it in good faith, and definitely we will be blessed and will be favored. So Yahweh bless you again, all our cherished viewers and listeners all over the world, especially those even in the clubhouse. Yes, those in the clubhouse. We say Yahweh bless you. Time will not permit me even to mention your names, but I strongly believe that today you are here for a blessing. For you are definitely going to be a blessing. So, Fanata the minister, if we gather like this, we are talking about our popular scripture. Yes, Psalm 36, verse 9. Yes, indeed is life, and through your light, others are also seeing light. So today, our assignment here is simple, is to introduce our hero, the unsung hero for today. The last time that we met, I promised you that we were in Tumu, but we are descending down back to Accra, the capital city of Ghana. And by the grace of Yahweh, we are now in Accra, and we have zoomed in, we have zeroed in back to Accra to trade fair. Yes, Tefila. Yes, by the grace of Yahweh, back to God Family Church International. We have an assembly in trade fair. Yes, they call it Bola Junction, but I don't like to be calling Bola. So we call it trade fair here in Accra. And by the grace of Yahweh, we zoom into the community of La, and we have found a gentleman. Yes, his name is called Ladder of Yah, Ladder of Yahuwah, Ladder of Yah. Definitely, there's always there's a meaning in that name, and he is the headmaster or the head teacher. Yes, by the grace of Yahuwah, he is into education, and you cannot be in education with that information and with that knowledge. He is the headmaster of Odoi Achem Memorial Preparatory School. But I will let himself to come on. He will introduce the name very well. And he is also the head of media of Back to God Family Church International, Tefila. So today we have a hero in the house, and his name is Ladder of Yah. So Ladder of Yah, if you can hear me, can you briefly introduce yourself? Then we move on, please. Yahweh bless you. Ladder of Yah, if you can hear me. Yes, I think we are having a problem with your. Yes, okay, now. Please, you can go ahead, please. That of you can go ahead. I think we are having a challenge with your network. Can you hear me, please? Okay, so what we'll do is, let of you please try to go out and come in again. I think there's a challenge with your network. So please log out and come in again and call in. So even as we wait for our guest today. Okay, so please, if you are back now, you can go ahead. Can you hear me, please? Wow, I think we're still having a challenge with you, ladder of yeah. So I think we're having a challenge. So if you can just go out and come in again, I think that will help us. Okay, so once again, Yahweh bless you. We are here with unsung hero. So when I say unsung hero, lot of your please, you can go ahead
Hello.
and yes, we can hear you now. You can,
Yeah, can you hear me, please?
yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Thanks so much for the opportunity. That was just a technical issue I was trying to sort out here. So, standing on the existing protocols, I would like to first give thanks to Yahweh Almighty for giving us this day, and secondly to my spiritual parents, to the head pastors, and all members of Back to God Family Church International. My name is Lada Ofia. I'm a member of Back to God Family Church International from Tefila branch, and also the leader or the head of the media and the scriber team as well. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you,
Can
please.
you,
Yes.
okay. I've done the introduction part, so I'm waiting for the next question, please.
Okay. Once again, Yahweh bless you. So because of the network, um, please after you when you are not taking, you just mute your mic. Then when I call on you, just
Okay.
you unmute your mic. Yes. So yes, once again, Yahweh bless you. So can you give us some background, little bit background of yourself, please? Please. Yes.
Okay. So I hope you can hear me, please.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So like I said earlier, my name is Lara of Here. Yeah, I'm a married man. The name of my wife is. I'm the headmaster of Odiache Memorial School. And also the head of Back to God, that is the Tefila branch. That's their media and the scriber as well.
Okay. So can you hear me, please?
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay. So quickly, I would like to for you to uh, tell me because we are there's a reason why we brought you here, and that reason is what you are doing for the community. So uh, we are we brought you here for us to know what you are doing. So I will be right back. I will be right back. Yes, I will be right back. So Yahweh bless you, all our charity viewers and listeners all over the world. We just had a small technical challenge, so it's unfortunate, but we are back now. So Yahweh bless you once again for joining. So ladder of yeah, we brought you here because of number one, uh, what you are doing in society, especially for the community of La through Odoe Achem Memorial Preparatory School. Yes, Odoe Achem Memorial Preparatory School. What you are doing there, even for the school and the community and society. So I would like you to tell me, where is the school and the name of the school? As I mentioned, is it the right name? And the community where the school is located, then we pick it up from there, please.
Oh, thank you once again. So that's the correct name of the school. That is Uduyache Memorial Preparatory School. You see, the school was named after, our parents and their attachment to family. So the name was named after the tribe or the clan where we came from, where we are from, or where we perceive to be from. That is the Uduyachem, which is the royal house of La. So the school was named after that particular clan where we came from. And it's located in the area called Lante George. But so since Lante George is not all that known, we normally use trade fair. So let's say if you are in a vehicle, let's say about from 10 minutes drive from trade fair, you can get to my school. And if you are on foot, let's say within 20 minutes, within 10 to 20 minutes, you are supposed to get into the school in the area called Lante George. So when you get from trade fair, you even ask of Lante George,
And please
people
correct
can
me.
be
Can
able
you
to
send me
direct you
the video?
there.
Okay. So let if you can hear me. Yes, Yahweh
Yes, I
bless you.
can hear you,
So
please.
for the description of where the school is located. So what we will do now is now there is uh, these social intervention facilities that the school have. That is the more reason why we call you, and also your role that you play in the kingdom of Yahweh. These are the two main reasons why we brought you here. That you are our hero. Yes. So now, what are some of the social intervention policies or facilities that the school have that you think that the school is using that to help those in society?
Okay, thank you once again, Apostle Pishon. So in school, um, we were taught CRS, that is CSR, that is corporate social responsibility, and strategic communication or PRO, where we give to society. So the school is basically built for the underprivileged.